before I log in, I'm going to make sure it pops up. There it goes.
Wake up. Wake up. Whew, looks like you barely survived your last battle, but with some training, you'll become a force to be reckoned with. Let's get started.
Let's get started!
The elves of Llanowar are impressive warriors. Perhaps one of them will help us practice.
The forest belongs to the elves.
She seems like an enthusiastic teacher. You'll need to draw mana from lands to cast your spells.
If the arena counts in this, it's the 4th time I've restarted to play. There you go. Damn it, Sparky, stop being weird. I was introduced to Magic at work when a coworker asked me if we wanted to pre-order this new game coming out. I pre-ordered a few packs. Not sure. Sold my alpha decks last year. You never know what random opportunity will pay off. There you go. All right, see you later. Failure. Just as we get the game going. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about this as we're going on here, because if you're new to Magic, if you've never played Magic, if you're watching this for the first time, if you're catching this on YouTube, because it might be on YouTube, then I'm going to tell you how to play as we go along. So, it's a card game. And a lot of people don't realize the reason Magic is so awesome is because you get 60 cards in a deck. Of course, this is a tutorial, so we got what, 35 plus 3 in our hand. So, but part of the strategy to Magic is deck building. The rest of it's card draw. You could build the most kick-ass deck ever and get an entire sucky card draw and lose. You could, in theory. Just kidding. But yeah, no, you really could. So that's kind of what makes the game fun. It really, it's about the luck of the draw, and you get into deck building, and you can build something that can take you into tournaments. I generally placed in the top 5 of any tournament I played. And that was in my teenage and 20s. Generally in the top 5. If not first, second or third too. I had a lot of first, second, and third places. It was fun. I was so into it. And then once I got to college, I stopped. So in Arena, you will, because the shuffler hates you. There you go. Some people get decks with 200 plus cards too. Hate those. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, you got cards and you got land. Now, the whole theory of it is that you are kind of like a magic. You're a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. And you can play this land, and you're going to use these lands as a source of mana to play these cards. So this card takes 2 of these white spirally things, which is plains. So you can play a land on every turn. That's what we're going to do.
Good. You don't have enough lands to cast anything yet. So that's all you can do right now.
Now, there's good and bad things about this game.
Play another land so you can summon a creature.
Okay. So, and when we get to it in the tutorial, I'll point it out what the bad is about Arena, Magic the Gathering Arena. Okay, I'll point it out when we get there. Yep, I get it. Oh, click to continue. My bad. Okay, so it's gonna auto tap my lands, which is these little turn arrows. It means it's tapped, and
You can summon
I'll talk when she stops here. All right, so since it's a card game, you have to turn the cards, which means tapping it on the card table, right? So you're actually using it, is what it means. We're at the other player gets a turn after you end your turn, and then when it's back, you untap everything. And we're gonna play another land. We're gonna get another creature out, which is a human cleric.
Only one of your creatures is ready to attack.
Yeah, this one has summoning sickness because, he's being summoned still, magically. So we're going to attack with this one. We're going to hit all attacks. One attacker. So the 2 on this side is the toughness, the 2 on this side is the attack. And now it's tapped. This one's not tapped.
Now show the cards to inspect their details.
So we're going to do that. This is it's got summoning sickness, meaning it can attack this turn. It cannot. Okay. When it's my turn, the creature that was tapped is untapped. So he's ready for use. I got 3 lands, so this 2 and this 1 little plane symbol here. So this 2, so it takes 1 planes, which I have, and 2 others. It can be anything. So if you're playing a multicolored deck with different lands, it can be 2 of anything. That's what this means. It's got a 3 and 2, so it's got 3 attack, 2 health.
Keep pressing the attack.
Now, when we attack, he can block. Even though he couldn't attack, the creature that he summoned, or that she summoned, I should say, is able to block. But we're going to send both of these in, and then it'll tell us what happens here. So he's going to block with this one.
You've been blocked.
Oh, it's just showing us what happens, so yeah.
Admirable. Pity I have to crush you.
A big problem.
That is a big problem. We don't have anything that could kill it.
That beast will destroy your creatures if you attack now.
Exactly. We are not going to attack. We don't want to lose our creatures. I mean, this is our win condition right here. That is a big problem. So we're not going to attack right now. Why? Because if he blocks with this creature dies. And if I don't get a creature on my next turn to summon, this dies and then I die to this. So we're not going to do anything right now.
You've shown spirit, but I will show you strength.
Bring it out! Even though it's a tutorial. Uh-oh. That's a big problem. I forgot about that in the tutorial.
Stand your ground. One of your creatures can block it.
And here's the beauty of this. Since it doesn't have trample or anything else that forwards the damage over, I can block with this guy, which is what Sparky's trying to tell me, and he will absorb the whole 8 points of damage. And block. Now, you could block with 2 of them, but there's no point. I would lose both my creatures, and he would still live. Because even though they would do 2 plus 3 points of damage, bring that down, to a 3, from an 8 to a 3, he would still be alive when it was the next player's turn. So we're going to block. So even a small creature can block all damage. There you go.
Take down that beast while it's still recovering.
Now this is a very nice card. So we're going to do sorcery and destroy target tapped creature. And this is tapped. There you go. And it's gone.
You're not making this easy.
And we should go ahead and take the attack here.
We've got you cornered.
Cast the spell. Clear a path to finish her.
This will tap all creatures your opponents control with a toughness 2 or less, so this will win us the game. Because they won't be able to block now. See, creatures tapped when they attack, and tapped creatures cannot block. So now we can attack.
Well fought, outsider.
How's the sound of the game? Is it coming in too loud at certain times? What's this? Oh.
Ooh, shiny. You've unlocked a new card.
Don't know what my green screen's doing in the background there from time to time, but yeah. Sound effects are fine. Dialogue is a little quiet. Gotcha. So, when a spiritual guardian enters a battlefield, you gain 4 life. I like that.
Yeah, good work back there. But if you're going to battle another planeswalker, you've got to be prepared for anything. I know a guy on Ravnica that can teach you everything you need to know about tactics. Especially what not to do.
Okay. I'm going to see if I can't adjust... let's see. Audio. Voice is all the way up. Huh. It definitely want this while minimized. That way if I have to tab out or something, it can still play some audio while we're doing stuff. The music I think is fine. Master could come up a skosh, I think. All right. Then again, I'm hard of hearing, so I'm not a reliable source of. Hey, I'm usually the same thing. I don't hear very well. So, by the way, the account is Tratus the Gray. You can definitely friend me since I am friendless. Dialogue has subtitles, so it's not a big deal. That's good. That's good too. Yeah, I like this. I like that it's got the whole deck feeling kind of thing going on, even though we're playing inside of a virtual tabletop kind of thing. But yeah, you're collecting cards along the way, so I like it. I like it, and I think that's what makes it fun. But we haven't got to the part where I don't like, and I'll show that to you, because Magic the Gathering is also how you read your opponent when you're playing on the table, especially when you play against people you know very well, especially in the tournament circuit. Their tells, things like that. So this game has some tells that I don't like. And you'll see that. The emotes are lacking. I haven't had a chance to play with them yet, but you're probably right. I do like this outfit, but I don't think we get to keep it.
Surprise attack!
So a haste creature, which is what this is.
Yes, first blood. Woohoo!
Don't worry, these things are basically harmless.
So haste means a creature with haste can attack and tap as soon as it comes under control. Okay, well, we're going to play a land since we got it. Now. Oh, wow. He's getting lucky.
Okay, maybe worry just a little bit.
Yeah.
Aha! Second blood. Alright.
You need to mount a defense.
Okay, there's just no way to communicate directly. It's oh yes, I see what you mean. It is, yeah, definitely lacking in that. Here's a little bit of strategy for you, whether you play this game or Hearthstone or any card game for that matter. Pay attention to where the card is drawn and put into your hand. Same thing with your opponent. You always, if you can, you always want to play from the right. There's a reason for that. You want to leave them guessing what these cards are. Okay. You want to leave them guessing what these cards are. Now, the other thing is, the one thing that I hate about card games, and I know it's a computer thing, it's a programming thing. When I play against a real live opponent, I have my cards and I draw whatever. And they're seeing that, they're paying attention to that, but I mix them up. I don't want them knowing what card I just drew, which one I just played, which one I'm still holding. I want to keep them guessing, so I mix them up, But in the computer game, always try to play from the right side if you have multiple things. Because I have multiple lands, I'd rather play from this side. You can shift cards in your hand? What? Oh my gosh. John Ray, I love you. But they can pay attention to that. But yeah, you're right. Maybe they're not paying attention to that when they're on their turn playing. Coming in with the info. Yes. Yes. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. I'm pretty sure you cannot do that in Hearthstone. We're going to have to try it in Hearthstone just to make sure. Of course, there's computer programs out there. I've been... It's funny when you watch top Hearthstone streamers. They got this computer programmer, computer mod, whatever, telling them what the numbers are on the cards up here. What turn, what round they came in and all that. So it's just like... I get it. It's very competitive. I might even start using it. Who knows? But it does make me smile, Summon a creature by dragging it to the battlefield. Okay. We'll do that. We're going to block with one, for sure.
I've got more where that came from.
Creatures heal all damage at the end of the turn. So yeah, he's going to heal his point here. Long time no see. Hey Crimson, welcome back. Welcome back. How are you? We're going to play our land. We're going to play both of these.
Your creatures aren't tough enough to survive being blocked.
Yeah, we can't. We're not
going
to send this one into its death. No attacks.
Everybody but me, charge!
I still have the cards that I played in tournaments. Okay, so we get to block. How about we block? How about we block this 3/3? Well, do we want to kill the 3/3? How about we do this? For sure, we could just take the damage. I think we'll take the damage. Yeah, we can block. Well, hold up. We could definitely do this. I say we take the damage. I don't want to kill anything of mine.
Hey, nobody kills my troops but me. Wait, huh?
As an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice, and it deals 5 damage to any target. You still have your portal set I bought with you? The stand out too much when everything else is black bordered. Ah, there you go. Ah, when core sets had white borders. Good times. Well, we're going to attack with all of this. I'll attack.
Ow, ow, ow! There's an army of expendable minions when you need one. Oh, here it is.
So, when this one enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 goblin creature tokens, which is what these are. Okay. Well, we're going to play our land. We're going to play this, which will give us 4 life.
Nice defense. He'd be a fool to attack you now.
Yeah, we're going to hold back. Because I don't want to lose anything. He can certainly block and gang up on my stuff. So we're just going to hold back.
Never hold back. Never back down. Never walk barefoot in a goblin warren.
And this is what not to do.
It's time to bring the pain.
When this guy enters a bit of battlefield, it deals 3 damage to each player. Okay.
This is going to hurt.
Well, he can only block 1 of them. But we get 4 life. So let's think about this. 3, 4. So, yeah, we have lethal. Because if anything, if he blocks this one, yeah. So we're gonna all attack.
It's the pokey bits that hurt the most.
Slithers are really good. I love them. I love them a lot. I had there was a tournament I joined that was a duos tournament, and my partner and I played Slither decks, and mine was a multicolored. I had a queen in there and everything, but mine focused on some particular kind of slivers while his focused on some other ones. We had the ones where slivers couldn't be target of spells or something else. And a lot of the tournament people knew what we were doing ahead of time because, you know, it was a comic store. And everyone was like, yeah, well, we'll just bring Extinction. You know, it's like, well, they all brought Extinction and not a single one drew it and was able to play it. And we got second place with the sliver decks. Oh, man, it was so fun. It was so fun. That card that made all the slivers where they couldn't be targeted by spells or whatever, I mean, that was money. So they keep getting better. Yeah. It was fun. It was fun. Hey, Legacy, what's going on? What's going on? So we got some cards. Enchant creature. So this is an enchantment. So it gets a +2/+2, and it will stay on the creature. Same thing with this one. It gets a +3/+3 and turns it into flying. That's good. And that goes into our little deck.
You're a quick learner. So let's try a more challenging lesson.
Some Arabian
Follow me
Night
to
cards.
Ixalan. There's a mystic there who spent his life studying the nuances of combat.
So it looks like we're unlocking the little things here, I guess. Or no, wait, this is white, right? And that's swamp. Assuming, I don't know. We'll pay more attention to this when we get out of this particular combat.
He might look like any other merfolk, but his knowledge is boundless. Stay patient and keep an open mind.
If it is wisdom you seek, I will teach you.
So flying. A creature with flying can't be blocked.
Birds fly freely, unfettered by earthly bonds.
You're not gonna let me mouse over it? Okay. So flying creatures can't be blocked except by creatures with flying or reach. Okay. Reach must be a new thing since I was playing, but yeah. This is the only thing we can do, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
Everything is connected. You must understand the air, land, and sea.
So now it gets a 1/1. So now it's a
That bird
2/2.
can fly over any blockers on the ground.
And yep, I'm gonna have to eat it. Okay. And enchant creature gets 2/2. There we go. We're definitely gonna beef up our kitty cat.
Good. You've been paying attention.
It's just can block creatures with flying in a single word. Spiders typically have reach. Now that makes sense. I never played much with spiders, so that... There you go. Oh. One attacker.
Obstacles may block your path, but do not lose sight of your true goal.
Is that crab wearing a pirate hat?
Now that's hilarious. A shorecomber crab wearing a pirate hat and skull, actually, as a shell. I thought green was your go-to color. I mean, the tutorial starts you off as white, so... But... I really didn't have... Green was always fun for me. Green is what I started off with. Green is what I started off with. Red is interesting. White was something I played around with a lot. Black, I only come up with a couple of decks. So yeah. The very first Magic World Championship was won by a spider deck. Ooh. Get our little elephant out here. Loxodon Linebreaker. Sorry. It's an elephant soldier. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and attack. He's gonna block. It's not going to die.
The best way around is through.
That's gonna fly right over us.
Battles ebb and flow.
Enchant creature. When water not enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. Okay. He's gonna... Alright.
Keep going. He's running out of cards.
He's only got one card in his hand, but yeah. So they made a card where the art was a guy that won riding on a spider's back. Oh, wow. I remember Mondi's go-to color was blue. Yeah, okay. The very first magic... there we go. I read that. Okay. Enchant creature. So we're going to beef up our cat again. That makes it a 5/6. We're going to send it in. He's going to block. And we'll be able to kill that. There we go.
If you keep to the shallows, you'll never learn the secrets of the depths.
Wow, that sounds deep.
We'll get some life back, which is good. We'll be able to break through this wall. You know, it's one way of looking at it. I like this version of tap and untap. I do too. I like it. It's pretty nice. It's pretty simple. You know, basically I shouldn't have attacked with this the very first time that we had the opportunity to, before it was beefed up, because he blocked it and was able to get his health back. But anyway, we're gonna attack with it again, hoping that he does block or not.
Blame the ocean when you get carried away.
Is pacifism in this? I think so.
These lessons are just so majestic.
But it's not. I haven't unlocked it yet. So this is enchant creature, gets 3/3 and has flying. So we're gonna give this one to this one. Or wait a minute. If we hold up. If we give it to this one, he'll be able to bust. No, he won't be blocked. Let's think about it. I don't think it matters which one we give it to. We can't send this in because he'll block with this and they'll both live and it's just pointless. But I could give it to the flying one. And I can both block with them next time. It's tempting. Now, do we want to put some damage in? We could. We could finish him in 2 turns if we do that. Because we can fly right over. But we're going to be taking 6 next turn. I said we don't. No attacks right now. Okay. For now, I can kill the flying. And I can just block, and we both survive, right? Okay.
The student is a river. The teacher is an ocean. The master is also an ocean.
Wait, what? That last one sounds a bit fishy. I was thinking of isn't even a merfolk. So, I actually don't know who this guy is.
Alright, well this will fly right over.
It was just nice to have some company.
And we're gonna beef this guy up.
We should get going.
That way if he blocks with it... Well... We're not going to send both in. We should just send our flying in because he's got 2 of these. So we'll just send our flying one in. And we got him by flying over.
It was fun while it lasted.
It's hard to pick a favorite color combination. I think I played a lot with... I think I did a lot of green and white, red and white, black and white. You know, I don't know. For me, I liked making theme decks and just decks that were just fun. So sometimes it wasn't just about color combination, it was about what kind of technique I was going to go for. So now we get target blocking or blocked creature you control gets 2/2 until end of turn. And cast a spell only if a creature is attacking you. Create 3/1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying. I just kind of gurgled there. So, oh yeah. So this has like a silver icon and this is white. If I'm not mistaken, the white means common and the silver means uncommon. Is that it? And then the gold is rare. Is that still a thing? I need to pay more attention to that. Green red. I did have a green red deck that was great. It was great. Correct? Thank you.
Okay, you're almost ready to take on anyone, including whoever roughed you up in the first place. For your last lesson, let's head to Tarkir to learn the art of surprise.
I had a very fun green red deck. The red was dragons and flipping your giant creatures, and the green was some ramping up your lands and some giant creatures as well. So if you couldn't play anything right off the bat, your whole game plan with the deck was to get as quickly to grow as many lands as possible with sorcery cards that would bring out lands and put it into play. And then any creatures you got, you'd be able to play them as quickly as possible. So the red had red dragons for flying. I had I think it was called a Shivan dragon. Is that what it was? Where you could pump it up for damage. And then I had some green elephants and things that had trample on them and stuff. And then some of the red sorcery cards I had would fling. It would sacrifice the target and fling it at the opponent or any target that I wanted, or something like that. And so it was all about doing some really nasty giant damage, very early. And if I had to, I could either use the trample the effect or Shivan Dragon was a beefy boy back in the day. I had 4 of those in that day. I like I said, I had 4 of everything. That I was a big collector back then and just had to have 4 of everything. So, but yeah, I remember having those in there. Man, those were so much fun because you could spin as much red as you could to increase that power attack. Anyway, it was good stuff. Let's go ahead and play. We're gonna do these 2 next, and then right after we're gonna take like a good 10-minute break because it's a health break. My hand, while it is still healing, it is starting to get a little numb as we're going along here, and I also need to walk my legs around. So also at some point they added orange symbols for mythic rares. Okay, I'm gonna get this playing.
Watch her every move and be ready for anything.
This opponent has spells that can be cast on your turn. So this is...
What pretty little thing has wandered into my web?
So this is where we get to learn about instants, I believe.
Go on, attack me.
This is my favorite part.
Destroy target creature with power 2 or less. And it's an instant, meaning it can be played at any point in time.
Don't let her get under your skin. Your move.
creatures with flash can also be cast at any time. Ah.
Did you see that coming?
She called you pretty. Enchanted creature gets 2/2. Yes, let's do it. She's got 4 land. We got lucky. She could have had a
Oh, we don't even get a hit in.
Okay, so here I'm gonna explain this.
Yes.
Play your thing. Okay, so what happened was we sent the attack in, and then she summoned a creature with flash, which can be summoned at any point, and then she blocked with it. Before the damage was applied, even though it was considered blocked, my creature was blocked at that point, no damage would go to her. But before any damage is applied, she casts this instant, because instants can be cast at any point in time. As an additional cost of this, cast a spell, sacrifice a creature, and draw 2 cards. Because her creature was going to die, she sacrificed it before the damage was applied. So magic, that's where magic can get a little complicated because of how instants are played. And sometimes you have to have a judge stand by. These are actually people that get paid to moderate games like this, because you may have an instant being played and an argument coming up, you know, at what point can it be played. So this is Soul Hunter Rakasha, who cannot block. Enters a battlefield. When it enters a battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, it deals 1 damage to the target opponent for each swamp you control. So I took 5 damage, and it's a rare card. Let's go. All right, let's play a land.
Careful. You can't afford to take another hit like that.
Exactly. So we're not going to send our attacker in, because this would just outright kill us. Oh, this is an instant played on target blocking or block creature you control gets blah blah blah. Okay. No attacks.
Block first. Then it's time for some trickery of your own.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we have to declare the block first. Okay. Okay, so we have to hit block, yeah? Is that it?
Cast it now.
Now, this is the part that we haven't actually got to it yet. Oh, yes, this is one of the parts that I don't like in Arena. Haven't been paying attention to her creatures. Is she using zombies? Do we get to see more than... She's used human rogues and sorcery at the moment. Done. And this is a cat demon. So this is the part right here, this little turn face that I don't actually like in Magic Arena. Because right now, if I was playing a live person, they would be seeing me waiting. They know that I've set the block up. Now there's a particular phase here. Oh, I could play a card. They know I have an instant. Okay, they know I have an instant. So I don't like that part in this particular thing. But anyway, we're gonna keep our guy alive.
Ooh, very clever.
Or as we call it, a cat. All right, this is another blocking instant. Okay. We could send our guy in Or we could wait until we get something else. I think it's safe. We're gonna... Oh, wait. We have to hit next because it's not our turn yet. Oh, there we go. Now we can attack.
You've fallen right into my trap.
Oh, bummer.
Get ready.
This is target blocking or blocked. Gets 2/2. So now... Ever played versus someone with a Grave Titan? I don't know if I have.
I've got nothing, really. I'm at your mercy.
Right. She's got 3 cards. Cast a spell only if a creature is attacking you. Okay. So next. Attack.
Looks like you've let your guard down. Now it's my turn.
Technically,
Make some blockers.
technically, you're not supposed to have more than 4 of cards in your deck. But anyway, this is tutorial. So we're gonna cast this, which, if we were playing a live player, again, they wouldn't be able to send these in straight into me because I'm telling them that I have an instant that I can choose to either pass or play. That's the one thing I don't like, but it's okay. It's okay. The game's still fun. It's still fun. We're gonna cast this. So we get 3 white, 1/1 white spirit creatures tokens with flying. And we can block all 3 of these so we don't die. Do we want to block all 3? I mean, she's got no cards in her hand. We don't have to block all 3, but we probably should just to keep our life up.
Why won't you die?
Now you've got her.
Enchanted creature gets +3/3 and has flying. Yeah, this will finish her off.
I'll be in touch.
Ah, that's like 6 nimble pilfers, lady. That's illegal, right? No, I messed it up. 2/2 zombies come into play. Yeah. We got another rare. Whenever I think these are supposed to happen every single time, right? Because it's a tutorial. Whenever a creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life and draw a card. While this got human soldiers in effect. That's nice. And this one has flying. Oh yeah, Sarah Angel. This is a classic card if I'm not mistaken, right? It's just been reskinned a few times. So yeah, I remember having a angel, like a 4/4 angel like this. What's vigilance do? Attacking doesn't cause a creature with vigilance to tap. Yeah. All the way back in alpha, yes.
Oh, that was some quick thinking. When we first met, you looked within an inch of your life, but now you're unstoppable. Who were you fighting in the first place, anyway?
Nicole Bolas. After I annihilated you, I really didn't expect to see you again.
Oh, here we go.
What? This is a terrible idea. There's no way you're prepared for this guy.
Let's bring it. You have all his CDs.
I'll make a deal with you, Planeswalker. Defeat me, and I'll let you go. Lose, and you will serve me for eternity.
Fight as if your life depended on it.
So, when I said at the beginning that you're kind of like a wizard, a planeswalker is, to be more exact. Because we're... Not just because we're playing with planes, it's because of the different lands that you draw your source, your magic from. You're drawing that from to cast things in the battlefield. So even though it's a card game, pretend for a moment that you're drawing power from these lands and casting stuff in front of you, right? So planes as in different alternate worlds. Ah, yes, thank you. I forgot about that because of our Planescape Torment edition that we've been playing. Since it's a cross between Wizards and D&D. Yes, this is how you get all the different creatures and everything as well. Not just from the lands, but from the different worlds as well. So yeah, you're totally right. So, you know what? You know, out of the Elder Dragons and the Legends set, Nickel was probably one of the weakest, yet he's the king butt of the story.
Sometimes you need to make a tough decision.
When the mummy enters a battlefield, each player discards a card. Oh. Well, I say we get rid of a land.
Did he just throw away a dragon?
You look surprised. I do as I choose with what is mine, and it is all mine.
Okay. Bummer.
Everything here exists or perishes at my whim. Power is the only thing that matters.
What if I told
Nothing else.
What if I told you Planeswalker is a card type as well now? I would believe you. I would believe you. What did you do here? You draw 3 cards and lose 3 life. Okay. He's got swamps, mountains, and islands. Okay. I love the art. That's the other thing that made the game really cool, was the art on the cards. You know, for me, because, you know, it just, you just get into it, you know. All right, what are we doing here? We're playing a plains card. We can't really, well, no, we can do stuff. No, we can't. Yeah, because that's an instant. Okay. We could send this in, hoping that maybe he'll try to block with this, and then we could do this and kill it. He's got 4 cards in hand. Or we could wait. He's all tapped out, so he really can't cast anything. I say we go for it.
I will let nothing stand in the way of what I seek. Not even death.
Rise from the grave. Put a target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. The creature is black zombie. Is a black zombie in addition to its other colors and types. They break the lore, but whatever. They sell packs. Ah, got you. They're overpowered. Yeah, okay. So he brought in his dragon, which has haste and flying. So we won't be able to stop him unless we have flying. But it's tapped, so we can send this guy. We can send our guy in, and we can also summon this and get 4 life. Let's send this to attack. He's all tapped out. He can't stop the attack. Get some damage in. When you cast your next instant or sorcery this turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Oh boy. Seismic Retro deals 2 damage to each creature without flying, so he's going to copy that. So it's going to do 4. So these are going to die.
Whoa!
I need to not be so close to the mic. I noticed that my breathing was coming in. Sorry about that. Okay. There we go. Let the green screen take effect there. I don't know why it's messing up tonight. I don't know why. Alright, so we need to be able to cast something. And this will help us gain life anytime we put something into the play with power 2 or less. He's going to draw 7 cards.
My triumph is at hand.
That's overpowered as crap. Oh, we draw a card too. We gain a life and draw a card. Ooh.
We just might be able to pull this off.
We can destroy the target tapped creature. Take vengeance!
No matter. Soon there will be nothing left of you either.
We might as well get the 1 point of damage that we can. No breathing for you. Come back 1 year. Really?
All succumb to Bolas.
Hey, where's that sorcery spell that you just did here? How can I? Oh, sorry. When he comes into the battlefield, it deals 3 damage to each other creature. Wow. And we have this if he is attacking us. And we don't want to send this in because it will die to this. So...
Hold back so you can prepare for his attack.
That's right. No attacks. That's going to fly over us, though. Oh, but we do get tokens with flying. Oh, and does this count? Does this count with our inspiring commander on the board? Yes, it does. That's some synergy right there.
They've underestimated you.
Okay. I say we could block both of these. We could just block one. And take 4. I think that's what I might do. I think I'll take the 4. Yeah. Oh, I messed up. Okay, well, yeah, I'll take the 4 this go around, but really what I'll do is next go around, I'll save these 2. And we'll block one of these. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to do it right now. Because there's no point, because it would just completely die to this. So we'll hit pass. Even though this is the part that I was telling you about, that it tells the player that I have an instant. Okay, player lands. Now,
Hail to the king, baby.
thank you for the follow. If you were playing for real, you really don't want to play all your lands, especially when your deck really doesn't go over what I think 5 is our most costly thing in our deck, I think, or is it what are you 6? Sorry. You don't want to play them all, because especially when you're playing against something like a white deck that can do Armageddon, which destroys all lands. That was something I played a lot in tournaments. I would build a deck with synergy off of that. The highest cost card was 2, and it was a weenie deck, but it was effective and very brutal. I would always keep a land in my hand if I am overflooded, just to bluff. That too, because you don't. That too. That's a perfect thing. Tap his soul. All right. We want to keep our flying. Oh, sorry. Let's go ahead and summon something.
Such impudence.
Oh. So, the great thing about her is we can attack with her.
Do you really think a mere angel will stop me? My power is beyond that of a god.
Mono White has been your jam for going on 20 years. It's good. It's good. Oh yeah, I forgot. She doesn't have a... She can attack this turn, but yeah. And we can use her to fight off the 6/6 and buff her up too. So that's going to be really strong. Really, really strong. Okay. So yeah, we're going to save these for her. She's what's going to keep us in the game. So we might as well send this one and this one. He's got two islands and a swamp. He's got 5 cards. He could do something, but we're going to at least send these in just to get some damage. And we're going to save this, and she will be available too. Destroy a target creature at 2 or less. Okay, which one are you going to do? Probably one of the flying ones. He's probably going to... Oh, he got rid of the one that's having me draw cards, of course. All right. But keep your angel alive. I haven't even been reading this. I guess it's been telling us what to do this entire time. I suck and I haven't been reading it. We're going to block with our angel on the big one here. And we're going to... We could take the 4/4 again. We could. Yeah, I think we'll take the 4 now. And then we'll save all of these, except her. She can attack and not tap on the next turn. I think that's what we're going to do. Don't do it. He's tapped out. She gonna die. Nah. We have this instant here, which will protect her. So... we had 2 instants. So yeah. Actually, we only have 1 card. So yeah, we should probably block this guy instead. It's a good point, because I'm all tapped out right now by bringing her into play. So let's block this one, and then we'll save this one for that. Let's do that. and then we'll block, and then we'll buff her up.
Admit defeat.
Ooh.
Come this far, don't give up now.
We could get another flying creature. I like that idea. Or we could buff up our angel even more. Make it a 7/7. So we got a 5 and a 6 coming on our next turn. I say we keep our angel alive. We're going to buff our angel up to a 7/7. Buff Sarah? Yeah. Only got 1 mana. Yeah, we almost made a mistake by not. We were counting all of his, but not our own. We're not going to all attack. We're just going to send her because she doesn't tap with vigilance on.
My patience is wearing thin. Let's finish it.
Okay. So with her, we can stop the 6/6, and if he does any shenanigans, we can try to keep her alive. And with this, we can block this and just take the 1. So actually, I'll probably block with that one to that one, just because this is a 1/2. So we'll see. This one. Can we click that? Oh yeah, you can. Huh. I mean, we could take it, but I think we'll be fine with this. Block. Do I want to buff it now? Just I think we'll be fine. Yep.
This is it.
Let's first get some life. Let's send all of it in, because who knows, he may have something. Nope.
I'm impressed.
All right. GG.
Woohoo! That dragon better think twice before he tries messing with you again.
Nice. So now we get some new decks. We got the white one. As a white mage, you command disciplined armies, enforce order to overwhelm your enemies. So this is the one we were playing with. We get a blue one. You control the battlefield through illusion. Always think 3 steps ahead of your foe. We get a black deck. Every advantage comes at a cost. Sacrifice whatever is necessary to control the forces of death and darkness. Well, that just screams all kinds of joy right there. Goblins everywhere is a red deck. You revel in the chaos of battle. Fire is your weapon and your inspiration. And large and in charge. As a green mage, the natural world is at your command. The power of life itself fuels your magic. Ooh, we can click them. Ooh. I have missed playing Magic. I mean, just seeing all this stuff is kind of cool. Cool. All right, so Tratus the Gray. Gray with an A. So...
Well, you've mastered everything I can teach you. If you want greater power, you'll have to take on greater foes. But which path to choose?
So someone said go with the red first. Okay. That's failure. What we're going to do is, it has numbers after it. Oh, it does? Hold on. Can we come back to color challenge? I think we can. Click to continue. Oh, we're in M21. Okay. Magic the Gathering 21. Core 21. Okay. What does all this mean? Every fall, cards in standard format rotate. Oh, so this is standard. Okay. Yeah, so... And these are played in only in play or historic modes. Okay, gotcha. I remember all of that, yeah.
Whoa. You got a quest. If you complete it, you'll get a reward.
Cool!
Go here when you're ready to play a game. Ready?
Okay. Red! Let me... What's my profile here?
You have 2 ranks. One for constructed and one for limited.
So here we go. Trade is a gray
Your constructed rank is
89553.
affected by ranked games, while your limited rank is tied to draft and sealed events.
So yeah, 89553. That's where we are on. I need to set up a command for that. So we need to enter a code here. PAX. Is it store? Store? Yeah, redeem code. So we're gonna put in play M21. We got 3 packs! Woohoo! Play. Is there a play M20? What? Even though those aren't in standard anymore, right? Is there a play M19? Nope. Denied. Try. Ooh, these are good ones. Okay. Play maybe all caps. Is that what you think? Ikoria? What? And then play Theros. Nice. And you had another one here. Play Drain. Let me move my mouse so y'all can see that. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, we got some free cards! Now you have to go to Magic the Gathering jail. Wait. Let's go back to the store. Ooh. We get this guy as a portrait.